So today we're going to do a brief version of an Ashtanga class. So come all the way to the top of your mat. Ground your feet in Tadasana and inhale as you reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Come onto your fingertips, inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, step or jump your feet back, plank pose. Hug your elbows into your ribs, lower your body. Inhale into cobra, upward dog if you want. And exhale, downward dog for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump your feet forward. Come onto your fingertips, inhale, halfway left. Exhale as you bow. Inhale as you stand up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Second round, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump your feet forward. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, stand up. And exhale. Third round, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump forward, inhale, halfway left. Exhale, bow. Inhale, stand up. And exhale. Fourth round, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump forward, inhale, halfway left. Exhale. Inhale, stand up. And exhale. Last round, inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, stand up. And exhale. Release. Now bend your knees, drop your hands and inhale into chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Step your right foot forward, ground your back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop your hands, low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop your hands, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, stand up. And exhale. Drop your hands, bend your knees, inhale into chair pose, second round. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop your hands, slow plank. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees, inhale into chair pose. And exhale. Third round, drop your hands, bend your knees, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop your hands, low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop your hands, low plank. Inhale. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step, jump forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Bend your knees, inhale into chair pose. And exhale, stand up on your hands to your heart. Fourth round, drop your hands, bend your knees, inhale, chair. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot forward, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump forward, inhale, halfway left. Exhale. Bend your knees, inhale, chair pose. And exhale. We're going to do one last round. Drop your hands, bend your knees, inhale into chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop your hands, slow plank. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop your hands, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step or jump forward, inhale, halfway left. Exhale. Bend your knees, inhale into chair pose. And exhale, stand up in your hands to your heart. And release. Open your feet so that they're hip width apart. Inhale as you reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Hold of your elbows or your big toes if you can reach. Drop the crown of your head down. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, step on your hands. Keep your knees bent if you can't quite straighten them up. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands from under your feet, engage your legs and inhale as you come all the way up. And exhale with your hands in front of your heart. And release. Now, step your right leg back. Let's get into triangle pose. Swap your feet. Left toes in, right toes out. Your arms to shoulder level. Stick your left hip out and reach sideways to the right. And then drop your right hand to your leg, your left arm up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose. Release your arms and swap your feet. Right toes in, left toes out. Your hips and shoulders facing the long end of your mat. Open your arms. Stick your right hip out and reach sideways to the left. And then drop your left hand down and your right arm up. Triangle pose. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose and release your arms. Swap your feet. We're going to get into reverse revolve triangle pose. So turn your hips to face the back of your mat. Your right hand to your waist, your left arm up. Inhale. As you exhale, reach forward and down. You can drop your hand to your leg to the ground for the full pose to the outside of your right foot. And then twist to the right. And if your elbow is pointing up and your right to straighten your right arm up, revolve triangle. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose and swap your feet. Make sure that your heels are not crossing. If they are, step your right foot a little bit further out. Not such a long stance. Your hips facing the small end of your mat. Bring your left hand to your waist, your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, forward and down to your leg, to the ground or to the outside of your foot. Twist to the left. And if you want to, have a go at straightening your left arm up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose and step your back foot to the top of your mat. Tadasana. And release. Now step your right leg back. Turn your left toes in, right toes out. Your hips still facing the long end of your mat. Bend your right knee until it's on top of your heel. Drop your right hand down to the ground to the outside of your foot. Your left arm up and all the way into a side stretch beside your ear. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose and swap your feet. Right toes in, left toes out. Bend your left knee, drop your left hand down. Your right arm into a side stretch. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose and swap your feet. Now bend your right knee, and if it's more comfortable for you, come onto your left toes. So you lift your heel off the ground. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and sink. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee and twist to the right. Now this might be it, but if you think you can take it further, drop your left hand down and bring your arm all the way into a side stretch. Maybe ground your left foot. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose and swap your feet. Now, you can come onto your toes behind you or not, your choice. Bend your left knee until it's on top of your heel, your hands in front of your heart. Twist to the left. Now, if you want to, drop your right hand down and your left arm into a side stretch. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose and step your back foot to the top of your mat. Tadasana. And release. Step your right leg back again. All your toes facing the long end of your mat. Bring your hands to the creases of your hips. Inhale as you lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward. Drop your hands down to the floor, walk them back, point your elbows back, and have a go at dropping the crown of your head towards the floor. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your hands to the creases of your hips. Inhale as you come all the way up. And exhale. We're going down again. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. This time keep your hands on your hips. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose. We're going to move forward again. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward and bring your arms with you. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring and engage your legs as you inhale up and exhale. 1/4 and last time, bring your hands to the creases of your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. This time, get hold of your big toes, open your elbows to the sides. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your big toes, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale. And exhale. Turn your left toes out and step your back foot to the top of your mat. And release. We're going to get into pyramid pose. Bring your hands behind your back into prayer pose if you can. Or you can grab your elbows or your forearms if you can't. So, step your right leg back and swap your feet. Left toes in, right toes out to your hips facing the small end of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward with your straight right leg pyramid. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose. Keep the arms and swap your feet. Make sure that your heels are not crossing. Step your right foot out if you need to. Your hips facing the small end of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage your legs as you slowly come all the way out of the pose. Release your hands and arms, give them a little bit of shake, and step your back foot to the top of your mat. Mountain pose. And release. We're now going to balance. So, shift your weight to your left leg, bring your left hand to your waist, and bend your right knee. Get hold of your big toe with your right hand. And then have a go at straightening your right leg in front of you. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your leg to the right. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, Bring your leg back to the front, bring your hands to your waist, point your toes, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Let's change sides. Shift away to your right leg, your right hand to your waist, your left fingers to your left toes, left big toe, straightening your left leg in front as much as you can. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your leg to the left. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your leg back to the front, your hands to your waist, point your toes, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your leg down. Okay, second balancing pose. Shift over to your left leg and bring your right foot across. Bring your foot as high up as you can and wrap your right arm around and maybe have a go at getting hold of your big toe. And once you have, fold forward. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come all the way out of the pose the way that you came in. And release. Give your legs a little bit of shake. Let's change sides. Shift your weight to your right leg. Bring your left foot across and as high up as you can. Now, if you think you can, wrap your right arm around, get hold of your big toe, or just keep your arm behind you and fold forward. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Slowly come all the way out of the pose. And release your legs. And now walk all the way to the top of your mat. Drop your hands, bend your knees, and inhale into chair pose for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Have a look at your hands and step your right foot forward, ground your back foot. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, sink into the pose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really swap your feet. Make sure that your heels are not crossing. So step your right foot out if you need to. Bend your left knee. Drop your hips. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your arms to shoulder level. Turn your hips to face the long end of your mat. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the arms and swap your feet. Bend your right knee, sink into warrior two. Look over your right middle finger, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Step your back foot to the top of your mat. And release. We're going to move on to the seated poses now. So inhale as you reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, and we're going to go down to the floor. So step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Okay, first pose we're going to do is Dandasana. Your legs in front of you, your sit bones down. Your hands beside your hips, lengthen your spine, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale as you reach up. And exhale as you fold forward. Get hold of your big toes. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly come out of the forward bend. Cross your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump your feet. High plank, low plank. Inhale. And exhale. We're moving down to the floor again, so have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Your left leg in front of you. Bring your right foot across, so it has to be on top of your left leg. And as high up towards your hips as you can. And then wrap your right arm around and have a go at getting hold of your big toe. If you can't, just keep your arm behind you. Or maybe actually use both arms to fold forward. So inhale as you lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward with your straight left leg. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly come all the way out of the pose, and we're going to change sides. Bring your right leg in front. Bend your left knee, bring it on top of your right thigh. Wrap your right arm around, have a go at getting hold of your big toe, and inhale. Exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Slowly come out of the pose, vinyasa, across your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank, inhale. Exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Your left leg in front, your right foot back. Your toes pointing back. Make sure that your toes are not pointing to the sides because you're going to hurt your knee. Your toes pointing back, both sit bones on the ground. Flex your left toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward with your straight left leg. You can drop your hands to your leg, to the ground, or if you can reach your foot, or maybe your left wrist. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really slowly come out of the pose. We're changing sides. Your right leg in front, your left foot back. Your sit bones down. Inhale as you reach up. And exhale as you fold. Take your time. Use your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really slowly come out of the pose. Let's change. Let's get into vinyasa. Drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Your left leg in front, your right foot against your left thigh, your sit bones down. Make sure that you're facing your left leg so you don't go sideways. Inhale as you reach up and exhale as you reach forward and then down into the forward bend. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Let's change sides. Your right leg in front, your left foot against your right thigh. Your sit bones down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Slowly come out of the pose vinyasa. Drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Your left leg in front. Your right knee down, and now move your body forward so you can sit on your right heel. Inhale as you reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly come out of the pose. Let's change sides. Your right leg in front, your left foot down, and now move your body forward so you sit on your left foot. Inhale, reach up, and exhale as you fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly come all the way out of the pose. Cross your ankles, drop your hands and step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Okay, your left leg in front. And now bend your right knee and bring your toes down to the floor and place your heel pretty much in your groin. And then inhale as you reach up. As you exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly come out of the pose. Let's change sides. Your right leg in front, your left foot, your left toes down on the ground, your heel. I don't know if you can you can see my heel. It's pressing in there. Flex your right toes, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly come out of the pose. Cross your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Marichyasana A. Your left leg in front of you. Bring your right foot in and away from your thigh. Sit bones down on the ground. Your left hand beside your hip, your right arm up. Inhale. And as you exhale, reach forward and out. Now you can place your hand beside your knee, so you're opening your hip with your right arm, or you can have a go at wrapping your arms around and grabbing your hands, maybe even your left wrist. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and really slowly come out of the pose, change sides. Your right leg in front, your left foot in and then away from your thigh, your sit bones down, your right hand beside your hip, your left arm up in here. Exhale, forward and out. You can place your hand on the ground, you can wrap your arms, maybe even get hold of your right wrist. Flex your right toes, fold forward, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and really slowly come out of the pose, cross your ankles, drop your hands and step or jump back. High plank, low plank, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Left leg in front. We're going to get into Marichyasana B. Now, if your hips are not very open, you're better off doing what we did last time. Or if you think you can, your left foot comes on top of your right thigh into a half a lotus pose. Bring your right foot up, place it on the ground a little bit further out, and then bring your left knee down to the floor. Your left hand beside your hip, your right arm up, inhale. As you exhale, reach forward and then out. Once more, you can fold like that, or maybe have a go at grabbing your hands behind you. Fold, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Slowly come out of the pose. Let's change sides. Now your right foot comes on top, or you can have it straight like we did on the Marichyasana A. Your right foot on top, your left knee up, your foot down, and then a little bit further out, your right knee down to the ground. Your right hand beside your hip, inhale, your left arm up. Exhale, forward and out. And then have a go at getting hold of your hands or your wrist and fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Slowly come all the way out of the pose. Fingers across your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Marichyasana D. C. Your left leg in front, your right foot in and out. This one has a twist. So your right hand behind you, your left arm into a stop sign. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Push it in and twist. And look, this might be it. But if you think you can bind, wrap your left arm around your knee and get hold of your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and really slowly come all the way out of the pose, and let's change sides. Your right leg in front, bend your left knee, bring it in, and a little bit further out. Your sit bones down, your left hand beside you, your right arm, stop sign. Press your knee in, twist, and this might be it, or you can wrap your right arm around and get hold of your hands. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slowly come all the way out of the pose, vinyasa. Cross your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, down the dog. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose, boat pose. So you can either grab the backs of your legs or maybe let go of your hands and straighten your legs both. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross your ankles, bring your hands beside your hips and lift your hips off the ground for 1 and release. Both pose again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross your ankles and lift for 1 and release. Last boat. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Cross your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Okay. Bring the soles of your feet together, bound angle. Your sit bones down on the floor. With your hands, grab your feet and use this as leverage to straighten your back. So as you inhale, straighten and lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward. Maybe with your arms, press your knees further down as you fold. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. And now exhale as you fold forward, bring your forehead towards your feet. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Slowly come out of the pose. Bring legs across your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. And exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Okay, open your legs super wide. You make sure that you've got space behind you, as wide as you can. And then inhale as you lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really slowly come out of the pose. Get hold of your big toes and have a go at straightening your legs. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll all the way onto your back and onto your shoulders, your legs back. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And roll all the way onto your back. Have a go at stopping halfway in the pose that we were before. And then release down. And cross your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Okay, we're going to get into, there's 3 back bends in the sequence. So I'm going to do 3 versions. You decide what you want to do. First one, maybe we'll all do just bridge pose. So lie all the way down on your back, your feet in close to your body and hip width apart, and have your arms beside your body to start with. Peel your back off the floor, lift your hips, adjust your hands and your shoulders if you want. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands and your shoulders very slowly, your back down to the ground. Okay, second one, if you only want to do bridge, go ahead, you know now how to do that, or you can follow my instructions for half a wheel. In which case, bring your hands down to the floor, close to your ears, your fingers pointing in towards your shoulders, your elbows pointing up. Press through your hands and your feet, and bring the crown of your head to the floor. Adjust your hands and your feet if you need to. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take a break. And now last one, you can get into wheel with me. You can get into this pose or you can get into bridge. So your choice. In the case of wheel pose, straighten your arms. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wherever you're at, release. Now here, if you know how to get into Chakrasana, go ahead and get into Chakrasana. If you do not, you can cross your ankles, grab your big toes and rock to sitting. Chakrasana, you bring your legs back, kind of in a plow pose. You place your hands on the ground and you lift your body up into downward dog. And then you just jump your feet back into the seated pose. So your choice. Now we're going to get into a counter pose with that strong back bend. Your legs in front of you, your sit bones down on the floor. Inhale as you reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Vinyasa. Cross your ankles, drop your hands, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. And exhale. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Okay, we're going to get into shoulder stand, so make sure you've got space behind you for plow pose. So, lie all the way down on your back and lift your legs up, your hands to your spine, walk your hands along your back, straighten and lengthen your body. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your legs back into plow pose. If you're comfortable, release your arms down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can choose to do shoulder stand and plow pose again, but if you think you can get into lotus pose in this pose, feel free to get into lotus. Bring your hands to your knees and bring them up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your knees down towards the floor. Have a go at having your legs in. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Wherever you're at, Take your time as you slowly, and if you control over your body, release your whole body down to the ground. We're obviously going to counterpose this with fish pose. So, once you're all the way down, slide your hands under your hips, your thumbs touching. Your legs can be just in front of you. They don't have to be in lotus pose. And then draw your elbows in towards each other under your back. Lift your chest and bring the crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now straighten your legs and lift them up off the ground. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Now you can do chakrasana like we did last time, or you can bring your knees in, cross your ankles, grab your big toes and rock to sitting. Your choice. We're going to get into a vinyasa and we're going to stop in downward dog. Drop your hands down, step or jump back. High plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog, hold your pose. We're going to get into headstand. Drop your knees, flatten your feet and sit back on your feet. Now, if you don't think you can get into headstand, preparation of headstand is great because it gives you all the benefits of the pose without the big inversion. In which case, place your hands down on the floor, shoulder width apart. Now, the top of your head has to be in front of your hand. So imagine that you've got a triangle in front of you. The crown of your head is in front of you. And you have to be able to see your hands. It has to be the top of your head, not your forehead. And then tuck your toes under and lift your hips. And there you go. Walk your feet in, and this might be it. So there is your heart above your head. You're getting all the benefits of the inversion. Or you can have a go at the full headstand. We're going to hold it for 10 breaths. So, if you know how to get into the headstand, go ahead and get into it. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now lower your legs so that they're halfway. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Drop your legs down to the ground and rest in child's pose. Drop your forehead down, bring your hands beside your feet and rest to recover from the very strong, energizing headstand. And bring your arms in front of you, come on to all fours, tuck your toes under, lift your hips, downward dog. Have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet into a seated pose. Okay, now find a comfortable seated pose, but if you can get into lotus, sit in lotus. This will be easier in lotus. Otherwise, any simple seated pose will do. Now we're going to lift our body off the ground and we're going to do it for 5 breaths. So if you're seated like this, you can probably just lift your bottom, or maybe you can lift your body like that. So have a bit of a play and let's do this. So I'll let you know when we lift because I'm going to count 5 breaths. So bring your hands beside you and lift it up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe. Bring your hands to Chin Mudra and bring the backs of your hands to your knees. Straighten your back as much as you can. And bring your arms above your head. Put your hands together. And bring your hands to touch a third eye lightly for clear thought. To your lips for true speech. And to your heart for compassion. Namaste. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.